Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
My oldest son is 32, and he said, "Why I didn't get none of all this?" I said, "Because your mama kept the money." I said, "That's why." I said, "I'm divorced now. You asking about boy, you got all the money, guys."
No one, I said no one should want to live by landfill incinerators. You don't want your community to have incinerators and landfills built around your house. Because I have lived in an area where it had landfills moving from one side of the street to the next side of the street, back and forth, back and forth. But eventually, that landfill was recycled and it became a housing area. So it's up to you to do recycling, stuff like that, to help the environment and also to help eliminate pollution. And also, doing recycling can help you to reduce us relying on foreign oil also too. But recycling is a broad area also. So it is a broad area. Good afternoon. My name is Mary, and today I want to inform you about the importance of recycling. While presenting you with some facts and that about recycling. I have several resources also that that are pulled from the internet. One of my resources I have here is the FYI, a sheet. I talk about environment benefits, which I will always stuff be on the table once I finish with you if you want to look at it. What it's saying is it is right to recycle. So what it's saying by that, recycling is good for the environment, human health, and the economy, and it's up to you. That's what they're saying about recycling. Some of my other resources, I have some Fort Hood resources too, also the DPW, also some Fort Hood sites too. As I was looking for here in Killeen, only sites I could see for here in Killeen would be like Huddle and Temple, some of the closest area for actually landfills, something like that. But I didn't find anything here in Killeen on landfills here. Today I want to focus on things that can be recycled, how you can recycle, and the benefits of recycling items, and where you can go with the location you can go and recycle items at hours of operation. What I have right here, I have only Fort Hood here. I know some people that not on Fort Hood, but I have a Fort Hood recycling schedule, time, and location that they can go and recycle items here. Also, I have a guide too that can show you what you can recycle, what you cannot recycle. This right here is showing like your plastic, your cardboard, your glass, metal, and miscellaneous items that you can recycle here. So like for the plastic, like coat hangers, styrofoams, you can also recycle items. Cardboard, paperback books, those you can recycle. The glass, like glass and bottle, also soda cans, something like that, which a lot of people do that, and some miscellaneous stuff too. So this also will be on the table here if you want to look at this here. Also, I have some facts too about the recycling. I pull off the website too, talking about some facts. I didn't know. It said it take 80 to 100 years for plastic to break down. I didn't know it'd take that long. That's what it's saying is you throw plastic stuff in the landfill or throw it away. It'll take that long for that stuff to just break down for itself. Another thing for aluminum too, also you can use, they're using making license plates too. When that stuff's recycled too, you can make license plates with that. Also, if you want to do some recycling, I have a poster here showing the 12th to 13th of April through the from 8 to 4. There's gonna be a recycling post if somebody want to go recycle. It'll tell you what you can recycle there. So I have a flyer too also here on the table here. So it's a lot of things that you can recycle. The more posts I have here is just talking about saving money. Even though they say unit funds, but it still could be for you to save money too. And I'm gonna tell you about that in a few minutes how I save some money. I could have saved money. Also, like the people that are walking around here getting cans out of the trash can. All right, you might say that you see them getting cans, but they making money. Because they got on Fort Hood will pay you so much money a pound for a can. So you can recycle those cans and go ahead and make some money for yourself. These are some containers here. I don't think they have containers everywhere, but I know these. I see some on Fort Hood showing containers, blue containers. What is that? Think Blue Recycle. They got like breaking out paper, plastic, and cardboard. So there's some containers here. I know here we probably got the curbside containers like those blue containers, but I haven't seen it here sitting around no more for some business for this cycle like this here. I also can tell you about the waste. You can save up to 50 to 80%. On your recycling stuff. But some of the stuff might be for your cans and when you're doing your yard and stuff like that. You can recycle all the stuff. Once you recycle, the stuff can be used again. Don't bury it. We're just saying do not bury it. go ahead and recycle. Cause like I said, like landfill, they bury a lot of stuff. It's still out there. Throw stuff out. So don't bury, recycle. Okay, there's also some disadvantage and advantage too for using a landfill. Some of the advantage for using landfill, if it's monitored correctly. Once it's monitored correctly, it can go ahead and recycle that piece of land, like I said before, for a house area. Like where I was, they recycled this piece of area that was from one side of the area to the other side of the street, back and forth. Eventually, they recycle that land to a house area. So if it's monitored correctly, they'll know when to go ahead and recycle it. But if it's not monitored correctly, it can be a danger or health problem because it can attract animals and have disease and pollute. So they have to make sure they monitor that stuff correctly in order to have a good landfill. So there can be a disadvantage and an advantage for that. Some of the implications of this recycling can be your supply chain and also your environment waste. For your supply chain, when I'm talking about your supply, it goes from the producer to provider to producer to the consumer, and the consumer to the user. With the user, once they use it, they should recycle or they get rid of it. Once they recycle, it will go back into the system again. So it's from the beginning to the end, to the consumer, recycling, and back in the system again, if they do it correctly. For your waste environment, it could also, if they recycle correctly, it should not have no problems with your environment if it's done correctly. So you have to make sure it's done correctly. Also, for the last few minutes, I have talked to you all about the importance of recycling. I told you about the sites that you can go on, websites, if you don't know how to go recycle, location where you can go recycle things that you can recycle, and how you recycle, and how I don't have a problem with that. But as for me, for recycling, I had a problem. It wasn't a problem, it's an issue with me because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Garbage can, I fill my garbage can up full of stuff. It's on everything. Food, plastic, everything. When the garbage collector came around, my can was overweight, so I got a ticket. Not from the police, but from the garbage collector, because my can was overweight. So that means I paid more money for that month because I didn't recycle correctly, so my bill was up higher. So if I had to recycle correctly, I would not have to pay the extra $6 to $10 for that month. So recycling, I believe, is good. So what said, think blue. My son said do green. So I want to thank everybody for coming here and taking the time out to listen to me for a few minutes to talk about the importance of recycling. So thank you and have a blessed day. Woo!
You said we finished. What'd you say?